No, 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 guys. No, no, no. I'm done with you all, guys. Alfred, Rita, Happy. You're bad people. You're very bad people. I'm so done with you, by the way. I'm done with you once and for all. Listen, it's the captain's birthday and you're all silent. And I know you must be saying, so what, Web? So what? I mean, people have birthdays. We've seen so many birthdays. So what should we do? Should the world come to an end? No, guys. You should be joining me in celebrating happy birthday, dear Bruno. Dear Bruno, happy birthday, Fernandez. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Bruno Fernandez. Now we want the EPL tie. We want the title. We want it. Premier League title. Tin, 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 tin. Happy birthday, Captain Magnificent. Ah, guys, Bruno Fernandes turns 30 today. Now, I've seen some people saying 29, but for me, as far as I know, he was born on the 8th of September 1984, meaning he's turning 30 today. And quite frankly, as a footballer, you shouldn't be so excited about turning 30 because an outfield footballer mostly, that's a recipe for decline in performance, but not when you captain Bruno. Bruno has more hearts, more lungs probably than all of us because the things he does, I feel like he probably could be getting better with age. Grows finer like wine, with age. That's what I feel. Did I even greet you? Well, my smile is enough to say, how are you? I hope you're good and okay. I hope you've subscribed, liked, and shared our videos. Now, listen, let's get into this product. And it's not just going to be about just the birthday and the birthday cake that, of course, we've made for him, of course, especially here, because we didn't make it, to be honest. But yeah, the birthday cake for Bruno. Listen, I have an opinion about Eric Ten Hag and how he uses Bruno, and you can correct me if I'm wrong. But listen, I've said this before, and I think I saw someone comment about it. I think I hinted on it in one of my previous videos, saying it's one thing to have good players, it's a whole different thing to get the best out of these players. I don't think, and never mind him having all these amazing stats, I don't think Eric Ten Hag gets the best out of Bruno. Personally, I don't think he plays him in the best possible way he can. Don't get it twisted. He performs well. He gets good out of him. We can get better out of him and probably the best out of him. What do I mean? I personally think with Kobe Maino on the team, with now Manuel Ugarte joining in, I actually think Bruno should not be playing as a 10. I think Bruno should be playing as the 8, Kobe as the 10. Bruno plays next to Ugarte because Bruno can play good long passes. He switches play so well. He can play good long passes from deep. As an 8, he's always going to be a little deeper. He's deeper than the 10. So I think Bruno next to Kobe, rather to Ugarte, in but slightly ahead of him in a sort of a 4-2-3-1, where you've got Ugarte slightly behind Bruno. Bruno as 8, slightly ahead of him on the right, then Kobe in the number 10 position. Or if we play with two number 8s, meaning you have, or with two 10s, if anything, but let's call them 8s. Two number 8s, you have Ugarte sitting, single pivot. Ugarte sits. I don't like a single pivot. I'm just saying it because I know that's what Eric Ten Hag loves to play, and I know Ugarte can try to handle it. But Ugarte as a 6 ahead of the back 4, then Bruno and Kobe side by side ahead of him. So they are like two players in that hole that should be the behind the striker. That should be the space for the number 10. We have both Kobe and Bruno. That can be okay. However, there's a bit of a risk in it because it's a single pivot. Now, for me, a double pivot is the way to go. Now, in our double pivot, play Ugarte on the left, play Bruno on the right, let Kobe be our number 10. Because I think for me, Kobe, however good Bruno is as a creator, I think he can create more. He can create as an 8, but also playing Kobe as a 10 gets the best out of him. And for me, I mean, like they say, it is, I think, a rule of life, an unwritten rule of life. Put your best resources where your best opportunity is. Our best resource is Kobe and Bruno. Our best opportunity to get the best out of Kobe is him playing as a 10, and Bruno as an 8 can still do so many good things if we have Ugarte there. For me, that's a thing I would try out, and of course, it's just a thought. I could be wrong, but I mean, as a manager, Eric Ten Hag, if you've got all these talents, you've got to trick things around to see what works best. For me, I don't think that's why I keep saying Eric Ten Hag does not get the best out of Kobe because of how he deploys him. Try to deploy Kobe as a 10. Let Bruno play 8 next to the solid number 6, the real deep 6. Let Bruno play 8 because Bruno can play long passes. Bruno can contribute defensively because of his work rate. Bruno is more mature and disciplined. He will then, because he's 30, he's turning 30 now, he will then have to run around a little bit less, cover less ground, leave the 10, the hole behind the striker, leave it to Zaxi, to Kobe, and maybe these wingers to fly in the Amads to come in and deep in moments. But Kobe is enough to man that space. He will create more chances. He will score goals. He will open up defenses because he's more calm. You see, the best number 10s are always calm. Think about it. The best number 10s are always calm. Think about Mesut Ozil. Think about Zinedine Zidane, played a 10 for quite some time. Think about one Roman Riquelme. Think about Rivaldo, if you've watched football for some time. Think about Kaka. The best number 10s are always the calm players. With all due respect, Bruno is good, but Bruno is not a calm player. That's why he's a 10. He can be deployed as a 10, but he's all over the place. But Kobe and his calmness, Kobe and number 10 are a match made in heaven. It's a natural thing for him. It will come naturally for him. So for me, as Bruno turned 30, the one thing I would want to say Eric Ten Hag adjust in deploying him is pulling him a little deeper, switching it up a bit. Let Bruno play next to Ugarte and let Kobe be in 10. Trust you me, United will be creating chances. There will be a chances overload, a chances galore. Why? Because Bruno will still create chances as an 8 from deeper positions. Kobe will create so many chances and even score more goals as a 10. Garnacho will create more chances. Ahmad will be creating chances. Hoyland will score goals for fun. Zakzi will fit in. I feel for me, that's the best adjustment for Eric Ten Hag to make. That is me. And I'm no football manager. I'm just thinking after following these players, we can try it. I mean, what do you lose? I mean, we've played Bruno in this same sort of 10, false 10, for lack of a better description. False 10 position because he's even never there. He's always all over the place, left, right, and center. But for me, let's try to play Kobe as 10. I've said it time and again. Kobe was only learning to be a holding midfielder. Was a striker and a 10 before. He was played number 9, false 9, and 10 before. For a longer time as a kid, that's why he was playing. He's only learning on the job. And I honestly don't think he has to. He doesn't need to really learn to play 6. I don't think so. We just mold him into the best number 10 because we've been short of creativity for so long. Bruno's creativity has sustained us for some time, but at 30, you don't want him to be running around and like he's been. You need a calm player to execute the roles of a 10 because being a 10 is about brains. It's you being able to use the ball first of all, calmly and scanning. There is no better scanner in Man United than Kobe. Bruno is good. Kobe is meant for that. And Kobe is not good at tracking back. Honestly, it pains me. And that's why I'm seeing people in their comments saying that Kobe can be benched. It's not because he's a bad player. It's because of how they're utilizing him. And it hurts me. And I'm thinking, God, this should be blasphemy. Forgive us, oh God. Forgive them of all their sin. For they don't know what they're talking about. Why? Because Eric Ten Hag keeps deploying this boy wrongly. Put Kobe in the number 10 position. Let Bruno pull back and be the 8. That's what I think. That's the tweak I expect this season. Let me know what you think. Like, share, and subscribe. My name is Webb, and I'll catch you later, fam. Let me go enjoy my cake. I'm done with you guys. You're not even singing for the captain. You're bad people, by the way. You're very bad people. Who will forgive you? Who? Who will forgive you? Cheers, anyway.